September is just getting started. We still have more Travis Scott Jordans, more Kobe's, the most hyped SB Dunk Low collaboration of the year, two of the most limited Nike basketball sneakers of all time, and much more still to release in this month alone. Today, I'll be going over all of the best sneakers remaining in September, along with their release info, retail, and resale predictions. If you guys recall, I mentioned that September would have multiple shock drops, and we already saw one on the 5th, but the best one, unfortunately, did end up getting canceled, but luckily, there's another one still happening soon, which is almost just as fun, but it actually is more profitable than that one. As always, I will be posting all of the early information inside of Endurance. And for free notifications and release guides, you could join the free Discord with the link in the description too. You could also get free Chick-fil-A meals there too with our method. This is just to give you a taste of everything we offer outside of sneakers, like stock investing, sports betting promotion exploits, Amazon FBA, price glitches, and so much more. But let's get into it because we have a lot to cover. We got the Verdy Nike SB Dunk Low Visty. So this collaboration actually has a ton of hype, despite it looking kind of random, despite it looking kind of strange and maybe hard to pull off. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people who really want these in their collection, even if they're going to be difficult to wear. And I must say, I'm very impressed with how creative they were. I don't know if I'll be able to wear them, but I definitely want them in my collection. So unique with the color combination and all the materials. And with a retail of $135, you could definitely expect these to be extremely profitable with an incredible margin. So definitely make sure you're on the lookout for these and expect some skate shops to do some shock drops for these, not just raffles. So make sure you're paying attention to your skate shop monitors. If you do need good monitors for skate shops or any website for the matter, again, check out Endurance with the link in the description below. But the 19th actually isn't done. Also on the 19th, for $210, we got the Kobe 9 Elite Low Proto Halo. Now, unfortunately, with a raised retail of $210 versus the Kobe 8 retail of $190, I think that does really eat into the potential lunch money that these did have. Nonetheless, I do still think there is potential for there to be some brick profit, maybe some lunch money potential on the very large sizes like 11 and above, but don't expect a good margin on these because that $20 difference really is eating into the already small profit I would be expecting for these. But they are a great personal pair too. All white Kobe, can't go wrong with these. And on September 19th, for $250 it's claimed, but I'm pretty sure these might actually be $225 because of what we saw happen with the Jordan 3 Ma Maniere, where those were stated to be $250, but they ended up being $225. So I think it's going to be the same situation with these, where they're actually just going to end up being $225, hopefully at least. But anyway, this is the Ma Maniere Jordan 4 Phantom in women's sizes. I definitely would think that these are going to outperform the Jordan 3s. Unfortunately, those Jordan 3s did end up bricking, but when it comes to these, the Jordan 4 model in general has more demand. Not only that, but this is a nicer colorway too. I think at least there's going to be lunch money potential on these, especially if the retail is just $225, at least when it comes to the large sizes, 10 and above, especially 11 and above. So I would suggest going for those, at least as of now. I'll keep you guys updated, and these are also fantastic personals too. There's another colorway for these two, which we'll talk about soon. Then also on the 20th, for $180 each, we got the Saucony Pro Grid Omni 9. We got one colorway, which is the To-Do List Pink, and then the other colorway, we have the To-Do List Tan. Both of these, unfortunately, I'm not expecting to be profitable, but they are selling for over retail, so if you do want a personal pair, I wouldn't recommend sleeping on them, but again, I just say these are personals only. Then on the 21st, for $140, we got the Jordan 1 Low OG Mocha dropping in the United States. I say that because actually tomorrow they're supposed to be dropping in Europe, and I wouldn't be surprised if the price ends up plummeting before the US drop, but as of now, it's looking like there might be some potential for brick profit on the large sizes, especially because these look so much like a Travis Scott Jordan. It's almost like a poor man's Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low, but unfortunately, I think stock is very high on these, so we'll see after the Europe drop if they end up completely bricking, but as of now, I think there might be a little room for a couple dollars profit in the large sizes. We'll see. Then on the 25th, for $115, we're getting the return of the Dunk Low Ceramic. These are actually still holding up for profitability, and I am expecting them to remain somewhat the same in value. Of course, expecting a little bit of a decrease in value, but enough to still be profitable for about lunch money, especially in size 10 and above. Nothing crazy, but should be a good opportunity for a couple bucks profit. Then speaking of Travis Scott, we actually have a real Travis Scott, not just a poor man's Travis Scott, dropping on September 28th for $150. This is the Jordan 1 Medium Olive. This is a colorway that's been hyped up for quite a while and was actually delayed, but yes, they are finally going to be releasing on the 28th, so a lot of people are really looking forward to these. Obviously, you can could expect these to be extremely profitable with an incredible margin, full throttle on all sizes. I don't think I need to spell it out. Also on the 28th, for $200, we got the Jordan 12 Wolf Gray dropping. Like most Jordan 12s, I would expect these to just be personals though, and you'll probably be able to get them on sale if you are patient. And the same should go for the Jordan 5 RKO Brown, which should also be dropping on September 28th, probably for $210 or $225. Either way though, they're definitely going to be personals, and you might even be able to get them on sale. I think they might be delayed, but either way, it doesn't really matter. I don't think you guys care about these. And more importantly, on the 28th for $250, but again, it might be $225, we have the Alma Maniere Jordan 4 Fossil Stone. This is the other colorway from the Jordan 4 Alma Maniere collaboration. I think both of these, again, have potential for profitability in the large sizes, particularly if the retail is actually going to be $225. And also, these are great colorways. They look super similar, very slight color and material differences, but I definitely need them in my personal collection. Let me know what you guys think about them, but overall, if they're $225, I am pretty optimistic about resale on sizes 11 and above at least. Then for some releases that don't have precise dates but are going to be dropping sometime in September, for $150, we got the Dunk High Wu-Tang. This is a pair, one of the few Dunk Highs that I actually do think has potential for profitability, even with the retail of $150. I think there will actually be enough demand when it comes to these for some profitability, even if it's only brick profit to lunch money, particularly in the sizes 11 and above. I mean, just ask Martin Shkreli. I'm sure he could tell you exactly why. And then we have two colorways of the Tekken 8 Nike Air Foamposite 1 dropping. First, we have the Jin Kazama colorway. It's coming in Photon Dust, Metallic Dark Gray, and Off Noir. Then we also have the Kazuya Mishima, which is coming in Armor Navy, Metallic Dark Gray, Burgundy Crush. Now, this is the pair that we actually already saw release on July 20th via Sneaker Stash. As always, the early information was posted inside of Endurance, so shout out to anyone who was able to get these. They are super limited, and I'm expecting these to remain super limited for their global release sometime in September. There's no confirmed date as of now, but of course I'm going to keep you guys updated. Anyway, when it comes to both these, despite a retail of $250, these are definitely going to be one of those Foamposites that is always going to remain quite high in value because they're very limited and there's now some hype attached to them too. I am expecting these to resell for quite a lot still. You already see one of them is still selling for around $800. I would expect the price to, of course, drop after the global release, but nonetheless, it should still be plenty to make a good amount of profit with an incredible margin. So definitely full throttle on these. The larger size will be the best, but I'd suggest going for any size you could get. Anyway, that's going to conclude it for September. I'm going to keep you guys updated, so just make sure you subscribe and enable post notifications and join the free Discord with the link in the description below. This way I can give you guys more urgent updates, free guides, shock drop alerts, and more. And if you're looking for early info for some of the upcoming shock drops or more beyond sneaker reselling, definitely check out Endurance as well with that same link in the description below. But other than that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and of course, good luck on all these releases.